It's gonna change your life forever. Always it's in the unknown. It's uncomfortable at first. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. You guys in NG Media, you gave us an issue. Like you said yesterday, we got 46 leads. So we need more setters, we need more closers. So now we are focusing on actually starting to build a sales team, you know? The short answer would be just make video ads, you know? CPA, we can call it, it's been really good. Even less than 100 we have seen sometimes, like quite crazy.
Good day, Mr. Hendrik. Good to see you, my man. How would you say in 30 seconds what it is that you do?
I help men reach their fullest potential, build their physical health, their mindset, and their masculine core.
And you're from where are you?
Estonia, yeah. Tallinn,
Okay,
Estonia.
Cool. And I checked, we actually started to work on September 2023. And what has been some of the major benefits you got from us, from the partnerships? What are some of those things?
Well, I would say for sure it's a predictable system, right? So before we were doing marketing, we were doing sales calls, but now we have a system in place. So each week we set a goal and we are able to determine how many leads we get. And as well, we have a sales team and we are able to know how many meetings we want to make. So we make the meetings, we improve the systems, and we are able to get more clients on board, help more clients at the end of the day. Before it wasn't so professional.
Yeah, how was it before? Like, what were you guys doing before? Because I also saw you just posted, I think today, that like yesterday you got like 46 leads. And like people coming up, you have a system to generate meetings, leads. Like what was happening before and what's happening like right now?
Yeah, like before we started in NG Media, we started with webinars. So we did webinars funnels since March last year, reading all the Russell Brunson's books and stuff. And then we kind of saw the video, you know, like coaches from Europe stop listening to the advice from coaches from America, the famous video. So yeah, like we were able to get leads, but for sure our offer today, it's like 10 times more valuable. And it's also 10 times more, it costs more money, you know? So back then it was like a low ticket offer. As well, we were just doing the webinars, trying to sell it on the webinars. Now we're actually going out there, doing all the discovery and things with the clients. So to really understand like where they are, what are their pains, what is their desired result. And we work more like hand to hand, you know, in a mentorship program, which is really great. I think it's good for the business because we are able to get more revenue. Also, our team is bigger now, and it also helps the clients more because at the end of the day, they get more value, even if they pay more. You know, this few €1,000 of courses or mentorship, if you divide it in 5 years, 10 years time, it's going to change your life, not for just the next 3 months, but for forever. You get those habits, you get the awareness, you get the skills. So it has helped our clients, it has helped our business, and also the team is bigger now.
Cool. And how many people right now?
Right now we have 5 people in the team, but I'm gonna tell you that like we need a sales force. You guys in NG Media, you gave us an issue, and I love this issue. Like you said yesterday, we got 46 leads. So we need more setters, we need more closers. So now we are focusing on actually starting to build a sales team, you know? But yeah, currently 5 members.
How would you say it? Because I remember when we started, we also had this issue of upfront cash collected. And can you a little bit like tell the story how that has shifted and changed?
Hey sharp people! By the way, if you want more leads, more sales, more meetings, more customers, below this video I have a presentation where I show and demonstrate how we could help you to get more customers, more leads, and more sales. So if this is interesting, click below to learn more. But now let's get back to the video.
Yeah, for sure. Like when we started with NG Media, I would say at first the leads amounts were not so different, right? Because we were able to get leads also in the March. but a lot changed what happened after this. I would say now we know way more about our leads. And now we also like are able to qualify them way better. And we actually go to the end with the ones who are committed. So at first, yeah, like we had the scripts, the setter one, the closer one, everything. We just made it happen. But we were not so confident, I guess. And also the way we were speaking about our value, it was different. So the people also sensed it. And we were not able to get good upfront cash in. Yeah, like maybe the most. So if it's a 6-month program, we get 1 month installment, you know, or even they want to pay it like, yeah, at first, even in March, we were able to get like 135 euros. That was like a normal thing for a mentorship first installment. But then we kept on going. I would say it was uncomfortable at some point because, you know, you don't let people in for, let's say, when they are not fully committed. You just work with the ones who are really committed. So you get fewer people inside. But once you get there and once you really find these people and your volumes are good, guess what? What happened since Christmas until a few days ago, we have been able to get, now it's 4 clients that pay the whole package, 6 months upfront. That's it. And for them, it's not an issue.
How much money is it so other people can understand?
At 2.5k euros is
so
currently
cool. So right
the
now
offer that we have
Christmas
presented to them.
Cool. Congrats, man. Good. That's good job. Those gonna keep coming in, and I know your probably goal is also to increase it more, the price. So I love that. Love that. What has been some key things in your opinion that made you have this ability to actually enroll clients from cold ads, cold traffic to get in? Like one of the things that come to my mind working with you guys is that you're actually determined to show up, come, be prepared, do call recordings, because I know one of your closers, he does it a lot with us. And that's like one of the things. What do you think are some other maybe things you're doing and you took action and you take responsibility also for the results yourself and don't blame maybe like our consulting firm for like some problems?
Yeah, good question. Thank you. I would say for sure, we have had this alpha standard, as the program is called Alpha Elite. We have had the alpha standard in the softwares we use, or like pages we use, ads we use. So we just don't put out crap there. But at the same time, we don't delay it. So building up all these resources, it took time, like building up these nice landing pages, these nice ads, all this calendar system, as well as all the background, like Pipedrive and Workstation and everything there. But now we have it in place, and we also have a team. So we divided these tasks. So everybody kind of does what they're good at or what they enjoy. So this creates like a win-win situation for us. And you guys as well help us with this because we got the templates. So we were able to implement, let's say, ClickFunnels templates really fast. So definitely this is one big aspect. Second one is, like just consistency, I guess. It's like, it's kind of like one mind training principle from Hinduism is that how do you get better with willpower? So the answer is that you finish what you began. That's the first part, okay? You finish what you began. And then what you do, you finish it better than before. And then the third level, you finish it better than you could have imagined you're possible to finish it. So we have had this mindset of consistency and willpower, I would say.
And then, the last thing I would add, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it? No, I just wanted to add that, like, I remember you and we have a conversation. We say, okay, we could do this, and then you just do it, and you're like, wow, this is like amazing, cool things happen. Like I get cheaper leads, more conversion rate, more opt-in rate, and it just like did it. And that's how I approach also things. Like there's a guy does like 10 times more. He says this could be a benefit you to do. I'm like, I don't question it, just do it. And I love how actually like Grant Cardone was talking about this the other day. He was like, people get sometimes confused if they have too many people who give them advice, and it's much maybe better to go all in on one guy, just like commit fully, just do everything. And then even if it's the wrong advice, this is the funny thing, even if the wrong advice, you're gonna still figure it out, right? But I also remember myself, so I was also sometimes confused, like, what should I do? Like this information. And I really love you guys, like really like committing, doing stuff. That's just cool. What have been the biggest lessons you learned in like last year regarding paid ads and regarding client acquisition? Like what are some of those big lessons you have learned?
Yeah, just wanted to emphasize as well on the last point, really resonate with that there as well. I feel that a lot of people, they are pulled back because of fear, you know, they don't make choices. Like successful people make choices fast. And even if they fail, if it was a wrong choice, you know what, we get better at making those choices, right? And then as well, making those choices, then we also take action fast and we also see fast results. So yeah, this is like the winning combination behind what you said there. And for sure, it's if there's some guy from Latvia who scaled his online business to Europe, and we want to do that with an information product. So guess what we should be having as a mentor, right? Okay, so the biggest lessons regarding ads and client acquisition last year, this year. Well, the biggest one that comes to my mind now is actually from just few days, few weeks ago is more spiritual maybe, or energetical, is that almost all our problems are self-generated. Meaning if you see something in your business that doesn't work, let's say your clients in a client acquisition, you start with a new client, everything is going good, and something happens. And the more that I work with those clients, I can see that pretty much this is a self-created issue. What I mean, for instance, when a client joins and we don't give them access right away, or we don't build a good relationship, they will get a lot of thoughts in their head, you know, like, oh, should I do this? Or it's scary, you know, changing their lifestyle is scary anyway. So definitely, I mean, for sure, we are men, we are alphas, we're taking responsibility in life, but this has shown me a higher aspect. So you take responsibility in business. So it's not like you're blaming yourself, but it's like, yeah, so many things that come up, those are just things, they're self-generated, and those are things you just didn't learn yet. So those are the fails you need to make to fill the holes in the system to get more successful, pretty much. So I would say this is for the client acquisition. And regarding ads, yeah, short answer would be just make video ads, you know, like it's all,
I remember
like it's
that.
all just make 5 video ads, because every time I look the click-through rates and stuff, like them. And as well, all the clients, not all, but so many of the clients that end up coming to your program, those are the guys who saw your face on Facebook and they look like, oh, this guy, he has some value, you know. So
yeah, and
he's
healthy, looks good, fit. I want to learn from that guy. I want to be like that guy.
Yeah,
I agree. Like video conveys more information than like an image, right? For sure. Cool. So how about you now going from a solo entrepreneur to having team members, having a closer, a setter? What has been the biggest shifts? What has helped you to kind of manage it, do it? Because I think that's still a big transformation many people kind of will go through as coaches, online coaches, when they want to like make more money, scale more, help more people. What are some couple of key things you have learned?
yeah, actually, I was thinking about a topic similar to the question you just asked a few hours before our scheduled podcast. And I just remembered, I think this is a key for a lot of personal trainers or coaches and people like this. I remember it was many years ago that I had this system when I had clients. Yeah, like I had clients. I went to the gym, I trained them. And it was hard to make a shift. I think you can understand if I'm going to say that I gave my clients to the company. So that's what I did. So they all became the company's clients, and the company, all the revenue went to the company, then the expenses were paid, and then maybe what was left was my salary or something what I chose to take from there. So I think this is a big shift early on in the process. The faster you can do it, the better. I think all coaches have, of course, first it's like they are the product, you know, but you can't be the vehicle to scale. You can't be the vehicle. So just remember this from years ago. But now transitioning from a solo entrepreneur to having a team, one key thing that has changed for me is that I don't manage tasks or projects, but I manage people and I build people. And I actually love it. I love making this shift. It hasn't been easy, but I love to lead from the heart. And I love that I don't need to think that much or be so logical, you know? I need to be more like a human being in the business, if you can call that. So yeah, before maybe I had like these huge to-do lists. I loved Monday.com or Trello or Asana and stuff like this, like project management. And I'm not extroverted by nature, I'm introverted. So now instead of having those, I just have my calendar, you know? I have meetings, I have sales calls, I have team meetings, I have mentorship Q&As and stuff like this. So, and it hasn't been easy, but damn, it has been worth it. Because, you know, it's in the unknown, it's uncomfortable at first. But if you know the why, like for me, the why is so big, I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get to the goal, to get to the mission or the vision that I'm building. So for me, it doesn't matter. Like, do I need to create this fucking workstation? Sorry, that has this daily and weekly and monthly and macro KPI? Like, do I have to take like, I don't know, 15 hours to create it? I'll create it. You know what? Because it's needed. And if somebody uses it who's doing like 100K a month and that's where we're going, then we're doing this. There's no question, you know? So
I love that. I love
yeah,
that.
so
That's good.
This has been influential as well. And then one more thing that I would say is that I have understood that if I put my energy and my creativity as the leader into a certain aspect of the business, then we can make a lot happen together faster. Instead, if I just stay as the leader and delegate something to people, you know, tell people like, so you take care of marketing, you take care of setting meetings, you take care of closing. It's rather that I go inside all of these processes. I go into the marketing first, so we get leads. Then I go to the sales, so we get the sales going. Then we go to the client success. Then we build the product. So this is also something that I've learned. And yeah, man, going to the sales, it has been draining my energy. I can honestly say, if I do 20 closer calls a week, damn, like I can work 15 hours a day doing crazy things, like just all things together with creativity, with ads, with everything, with meetings, with mentorships. But if I have to talk to 20 different people inside 1 week and I need to follow up with them, I need to keep these conversations going. This is draining my energy. But you know what? At the end of the day, if I don't have the awareness of how this system works, then I cannot demand anything from one of my team members or ask them to do anything if I didn't do it before. So yeah, those are the key takes, I would say.
Love that. And now I think I know where you are, but like, can you share maybe where are you right now?
Yeah, I'm in Boracay Island, actually. It's in the Philippines. So
nice. Because initially I was like, that's like this, you know, like Zoom background, but there's like people walking. Because you have like so much light, so good lighting. I was like, wow, what's that? Amazing. And you're running this like online business, helping people to improve their health, improve their relationships, and become better men. And maybe you also have female. But what has been the biggest shift from you going like a personal trainer with a client, one-on-one in the gym, to right now selling memberships, program? Like, how has that shifted, and how do you feel? Are the customers getting more value, less value? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, that's a great question. I always struggled just doing personal trainings on a weekly basis because I always saw it more as a bigger idea or a bigger value for the people. So for me, what really motivates me is if I am able to, maybe sounds funny, but if I'm able to give a person a system that when I die, then they will succeed, you know? So they can keep using this system. But if I am their personal trainer and we are in the gym every week, it becomes, you know, more like a habitual. We just go there to do this thing, and maybe this person is not learning that much or becoming the leader in their life that much. So the biggest shift I would say is that putting together this program and creating this vehicle, this Alpha Elite mobile and web application that we have now, it has empowered these people to become leaders in their personal life, or like they can live like king alphas, you know, whatever it means to them. So they have the value, they can learn the things, they can watch the videos, they can watch the training, they can go through the morning routines, the workouts, the healthy meals, the meditations, everything. And then we also hold them accountable. We still communicate with them, of course.
How often?
And we have
How often do you do
and
it?
we have a tribe as well. Yeah, we have like a coaching system. Of course, they have like 7 days a week support. Right now we have
Okay.
2 weekly Q&As. So
Okay.
that's currently.
So those are group calls plus can get support every day. And how do you keep them accountable? What's your like system or method, or how do you like, how many touch points you do? How do you do it? How do they keep the accountability?
Yeah, we have structured out the system inside the alpha process. I can summarize it really easily in three aspects. It's like physical, mental, and higher mission, or you can call it business also. So physical, mental, higher mission. So at first we just focus on the physical aspect more, you know, because if you have like high energy, if your hormones are good, when you work out, you sleep good, you have enough water, then it's way easier for you to train your mind, you know, read the books, wake up early, do the morning routine, stuff like this. And then when you build yourself up, then you have the power that you can take care of higher things. You can give your value to the world and build your company and stuff like this. And that's the process we follow. So the materials go like week by week, month by month. But then how do we keep them accountable? Yeah, we have created our own tools. So we have this metrics sheet that everything they do, it goes together. And we also track everything with the workouts and how much water they take and stuff like this. Also like morning routines. So there's this like technical aspect of it. They also come to the meeting on Mondays, share how it went last week, what's their goals for this week. And then, yeah, fill in the matrix, sorry, not the matrix, fill in the metrics. And then, of course, get answers to the questions as well. So this is the system we are using. And then on top of it, we have the social aspect, you know, so it's the Alpha Tribe. So we have this channel, everybody posting photos there together, like we're all similar, you know, and I feel like men need this place where they can just speak about what the men want to speak with each other, you know, like you and me are doing in here. Maybe more men will see this and they're like, yeah, like I want to have a nice conversation about business or about my personal development as well with my friend or tribe member. So we have we have this channel, and we also have these meetups, and also like summer and winter days, and of course challenges as well that we do together. And yeah, you go ahead.
Regarding marketing, is there a specific avatar you go after? Because right now, when you're telling me this, it feels like more you're going after the entrepreneurial, those type of men, right? Or is there like a specific target group you're going after?
Yeah, currently we are focused on Estonia and then Europe next to it. And so it's for men, right? Alpha Elite. And yeah, some age groups as well. But mostly, yeah, I would say it's for more as an ambitious man. So for somebody who really, either he really believes that he wants to be this top 3 or top 5%, he just believes or wants that. Maybe he doesn't feel like it right now, because you know what? Just a few years ago or 10 years ago, I was 58 kilos, I was skinny as fuck, and I was frustrated. And I wasn't strong, and I wasn't confident either. So I just want to say that we all start from somewhere. But yeah, we work with people who are ready to choose, you know, they are ready to invest into themselves, and then they are, most often they have a stronger mindset these days.
I want to learn. You're like advertising in Estonia, and that's in Estonian language, and now you're advertising to Europe. Have you noticed which countries are more responsive to your ads, or where do you get the most customers from in this like European market?
Yeah, I would say most likely we need more data to speak a lot about it, but some quick things that we can share is definitely near to our home. So Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, it works better than, let's say, Netherlands can be more tricky, Germany. What I've heard, maybe it's a gossip or maybe not, but people from the Scandinavia, that's just what they say. So this type of people, they say that they like to listen to a coach from their own country. So if you are like in a good shape, a man, and there's another guy who wants to get in shape, and you are not from Scandinavia, then they won't listen to you. So, I mean, we haven't tested it yet, but people are gossiping about it.
For me, so I also run ads, like similar to you. I do it in Latvian and in Latvia, and then we do it also in Europe. For us, a quick thing I want to share. We pay around 200 to 500 euros to acquire a customer in Latvia, in the Latvian language, and then we pay from 600 to 1,000, and sometimes even more, to acquire a customer in Europe. I was wondering, what are some numbers for you, maybe similar to Estonia and like Europe?
Yeah, if I pull up the workstation, I could go like.
But maybe like roughly. No need to be like very specific. Like
yeah,
roughly, how do you feel?
Of course, I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, roughly saying Estonia's like CPA, we can call it's been really good. I would say it's even less than 200 euros, even less than 100. We have seen sometimes like quite crazy with some few funnels, maybe with not with a lot of ad spend, but yeah, Europe it's like 800 euros, so maybe
okay,
three times more easily.
Higher.
Yeah,
it's also and I think that's the reason.
But I think you guys already have the stance. We call it the who the fuck is Hendrik, or who the fuck is Nick's effect, you know.
It's still gonna be like that for probably many years, right?
Yes.
Or unless one of us like really blows up on like some, I don't know, like Instagram reels, and then like everybody knows, oh, like these guys, like the white guy or the black guy. I could be the black guy, you're like the white guy. Like there's like Europeans from Baltics like promoting, advertising all of us, like selling us, like okay. And the funny thing I want to share with you, so it's interesting. I was running ads to get salespeople for our company here in Latvia. It was costing me maybe €5 to get an application. I just launched ads to get sales reps for our business from Macedonia, Serbia, Hungary, and a couple of similar countries like Ukraine. And the crazy thing is, one application costs around like 60 cents, and they are way more qualified than my Latvian applications. There are people coming in, yeah, I was selling for top personal development company for 4 years, selling products from 7K to 30K, looking for a new job opportunity. And I'm like, wow, that's a crazy.
Nice.
Because your team is also remote, right? It's like not like physical look. Or what's the situation right now? Is it remote?
Yeah, we have one person from outside Estonia, actually from the Philippines, but all the others are from Estonia. But
is it remote? For sure. Do you work remotely?
Yeah, like we do like this and that. So we have been for maybe 3 or 4 months in an office space, then we do like home office. So currently I'm more remotely, as I am also here in the Philippines now for a longer time. So
I think that could be a good shift also to not just look in your country for a salesperson or maybe a marketing person or maybe like I don't know, like an HR person or admin person or like DM setter, but maybe yeah, look for like the countries I listed, because there if they can make maybe like 1K, 2K a month, it's like crazy good salary, right? And they
Yeah.
would be happy to work for you, and many times I believe they could be even a better person than you can find in your local market. That's just a thing that came up which I wanted to share. What
Yeah,
are some of your goals?
that's a that's a good tip actually. I just was discussing with my business mentor as well, and he was telling me like, yeah, get this ad live to get these new people. And yeah, it's a great idea actually. I need to write down this list of countries that you provided, man, with 60 cents. Like, it's crazy
Right,
for
right.
for an application.
Cool. Yeah, and I can share it with you. I will send you a screenshot of how everything looks like. I'm going to send you the screenshot of that. I'm going to share you the ad so you can check it out. Last two things I wanted to briefly talk about is like what are some of your goals for your online coaching business for 2024?
For 2024. So yeah, we are focusing right now to really go big in the Estonian market. Like we have been running on ad spends maybe 50 euros a day, starting with 30. Right now we have been doing before like 77 and numbers like this when we started as well with you guys. And now we are on 200 euros a day. And
Oh, cool.
actually our marketing works so well that we could go right now, I would say like 400 euros a day because we have 3 funnels live at the same time and marketing is also good. So yeah, I would say to go to, well, the big goal, if we're speaking about finances, it's for us, it's the 2 comma club. So we want to do 83k euros revenue a month. Okay, so this would be 1 million in a year. And we do believe that we are able to reach this, maybe not every month this year, because we are still like not close to these numbers, but we are seeing the system in place that could handle that. And now we are focusing on building the people. So yeah, this number of revenue. Then regarding the clients, we first want like 40 people who are really active, not just 40 sales, but 40 men who are really active in the mentorship, active members. We call it kind of stress testing the system. And then from there, we want to implement that same system pretty much. Then for us, the client success focus like begins. Yeah, because right now marketing has been going good. Now we're focused on the sales. So I would say, yeah, like this first goal, but I mean, we can do it in 6 weeks, maybe 40 new members, this 2 comma club a year, definitely. Then the people in the team, I think we need at least 2 more setters, 2 more closers, 1 more marketing person. So it's like maybe 8 to 10 people also. And as well, definitely our own like consistent physical location. So I would say these 4 main goals for this year.
Let's go. Cool. I wish you to achieve them, crush them as soon as possible. And lastly, where people can find you. If they want to find you, where's the best place to reach out? If they want to get into shape, get mentorship, like where can they find you?
Yeah, so they can find us on either Instagram or Facebook. So Instagram, it's my personal, it's called Hendrik Who Lifts. And then on
Okay.
Facebook, it's called Alpha Elite, the Facebook page. And
Alpha Elite.
yeah, Alpha Elite. Yeah, I would say those 2 mainly. Of course, as well via email, alpha@alphaelite.me. And then
Oh, you have a cool email. Alpha. Oh, that's a cool email. Like alpha at, okay, that's not info. Like that's not info. I like that.
yeah. Yeah, and then of
That's a cool
course,
touch.
hopefully you'll see our ads on Meta and everywhere else.
Cool. I think it's nighttime for you, right? It's like nighttime, right?
It's 21:12 actually right now currently.
21:12, so 9 p.m. It looks so nice, man. If you would see how outside for me looks, it's like snow, -5, everything shitty, like wet. All my days. It's like day and night. Love it how it looks for you. Okay. And lastly, maybe, is there anything you would wish or want to tell anyone who's, let's say, thinking about starting their online coaching business, or has an online coaching business but is not successful? Like any last advice?
Hey sharp people, by the way, if you want more leads, more sales, more meetings, more customers, below this video I have a presentation where I show and demonstrate how we could help you to get more customers, more leads, and more sales. So if this is interesting, click below to learn more. But now let's get back to the video.
Yeah, I would say that, like, if you do something, it's just my personal mindset as well that I believe in. If you do something, go all the way. Like, really go all the way. Do the best that you can. And maybe at first, it's better if you fill your own cup, you know? You do the transformation, you do the whatever you're passionate about on your own. You find the groove there, you enjoy it, and you also understand that it works. You are just 100% sure of the system. So you build yourself up, and then you're ready to influence others. And then when you go there, it's like, can you tell me like a basketball team from Latvia, like a famous one?
Wef.
So yeah, imagine that you are going from this team and now you're going to the NBA, okay? So this is when you start your business, maybe as well together with your team, not just being a coach or solo entrepreneur. So this is when the game starts. So make sure that you take it this way, you know? It's not like, oh, when I get there, I get to this Philippines place, everything is happy, nice, girls are giving me margaritas, and I'm laying on the beach where my business is making millions. It's like you said in NG Media Foundation or Reprogram Yourself course, I love this phrase and I remember it so well. You said, we are athletes in the business. So we got to make sure that we are able to take stress. We are also responsible not to lose the enthusiasm when some hard moments comes, you know? Like, we need to really find what we love, fill our own cup, and then just go to the NBA and just crush it, you know? Because once you get there, you're going to find all these other guys who are on the same level and you're going to vibe with them. And guess what? We are all sometimes fearful. We all sometimes are like thinking like, oh my God, I'm going to die or my business is going to go bankrupt. But it's not going to happen. It's going to be an experience and it's going to be amazing. But just make sure that you know why you're doing it and you really do something that matters to you. That's what I would say to everybody who feels like this message can resonate with them.
Cool. I love it, brother. I love it. Thank you very much for your time. I'm looking forward to drinking margaritas with you someday on maybe Estonian soil or Latvian soil or a hot designation like you're right now soil. Thank you for coming on. I really enjoyed it. Stay sharp, and I hope to see you very, very soon.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks a lot. Thanks for having me. Love the conversation. Thanks a lot for the mentorship, and see you next time.